Hey everyone, this is Amanda with She's a Mad Gardener. Hey y'all, this is Amanda with She's a Mad Gardener. I'm out on the back porch today. It's about 1 o'clock in Wylie, Texas today, and we had a big rainstorm come through last night. So the heat's kind of been killed back. It's only gonna get into the high 80s, maybe 90 today. So I thought I'm gonna get out and do some projects today. So today I'm gonna be working on a succulent planter. I found this barrel on the side of the road. I found it in a garbage pile. It had obviously been used as a planter before. In the inside it already had a plastic liner, it's got a hole at the bottom, all that good stuff. So I was kind of psyched. I mean, I guess somebody threw it away because they thought maybe it was, you know, too old looking, but it's perfectly functional. So I'm gonna use it. And then I also found this kind of like fence end cap wood type of, I know corbel's the wrong name for it, but I'm not quite sure, but I found it. It's kind of old and cool looking. It's got a couple of screws at the bottom, but I thought that that might be like an interesting sculpture piece in this design to kind of play with. So basically everything I'm starting with was free, so I'll take free. Anything that's going to be added to my garden that's free and it's going to look beautiful, I'm all about. So I'm excited to get started with this. I am using plants that I purchased from Farmersville, Texas, homegrown plants in Farmersville, Texas. They have succulents galore. This design right here, you can see, is about 14 inches across, I would say, at its largest, and it was $15. And those of you who love succulents know that that is a really good deal. I also got several other options that I'll show you as we're going through. They're smaller sizes. These sizes right here are $3.95 at in Farmersville, Texas, at homegrown plants. I've never seen succulents this size for this price, and I'm addicted. Like I just want to go over there all the time and buy all their succulents. And they don't just have like 10 or 15. They have like 75 different options and like 20 of each of those options. So it's insane. And if you are a succulent lover like me, I would absolutely make time to head on over to Homegrown Plants in Farmersville, Texas. It is worth it. Absolutely. Other than that, let's see what we can make today. Okay, I'm going to lean this particular succulent out just to kind of give it more of a show. Then if I just set it straight up, you kind of lose the interest of it. So if I lean it forward while I'm potting it like that, I'm definitely gonna get more of the wow factor with this design. Yeah, that's pretty. Mostly green. They have a little bit of a purple tinge to them, and I'm going to use them in a draping effect just like what I did with this other one. So it kind of drapes over the edge. This one is called a Graptosedum Darley. Cute. Okay. So the root balls, you can kind of mess with root balls of succulents. They are very tolerant of being stuffed into places. Oh, yeah, this is gonna look good. I'm gonna move a little dirt out from underneath it and then backfill as I'm working. Oh yeah, that looks great. And already I feel like it's making a little space for my little sculpture piece that I might include in here. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this tall design. This does not have a tag with it, but I'll look it up. It's kind of got a coppery tone on one side of the leaf and a greenish tone on the other. It's one of those succulents that kind of builds that kind of dusty layer on it, and if you touch that dusty layer, it removes it. And so what you want to do is when you're handling these, and you can see it's already been messed up there a little bit, you want to make sure you're not touching the leaves, so you want to keep and maintain all of that kind of white dustiness on it, because that's what makes it interesting. I'm going to aim right for the back on this design. Yeah, that's coming along. Look at that. Okay, let's see if that angle helps out a little bit better. To kind of break up this interest, I think I'm gonna work this cactus in so that it's kind of spilling this direction over the leaves. I got this cactus for $6.95. Look at that detail. It's beautiful. I am wearing gloves today when working, specifically because I knew I was gonna be working with this cactus. So I wanted to make sure that I was protecting my hands. Let's see, this guy is called Nothing. They took it got cut off on the bottom. Oh, there it is. Just cactus. And see how I'm working that over the petals there to kind of create some more interest. Oh, I'm loving this. This is so pretty. Okay, let me check back with this guy to see how he's working in. Okay, I'm gonna have him like that. Very cool. Okay. So I'm gonna work this guy over here. Let's see what he's called. He's called a cyanotus. Oblong green leaves with playful whisker-like hairs and eventually purple blooms. That's cool. It sounds great. Let me twist this a little bit. Look at that root growth, you guys. Wow. Let me get him tucked in here. Some flies that keep kind of trying to get on me. Here we go. So pretty. This is looking great. Okay, so I have two left, two types of sedum. This one right here. Is this one a sedum too? I think it is. Let me check. Yeah, and another grape-doe sedum. And I'm gonna tuck them in right over here. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Got some holes back over here by my wood sculptural piece. So let's try again with this other one. Kind of thinking about working him in right over here. I might remove this while I do that. Yeah, look at that. And while I have that removed, I'm gonna make sure I got all my dirt tucked in back here. And then I'm gonna come back my wood sculptural piece. All right, look at that. So fun. Look great. Looks like I broke some of these leaves over there, but I'm not gonna stress about it. Okay, so I've got some negative spaces back in here and tucked, you know, some areas along this area that I want to fill in with a little bit of rock sphagnum moss. So I've got this stuff, soil cover for interior houseplants. It's totally going to be outside though. But these rocks that I'm going to use, I got those from Home Depot, and then I got some sphagnum moss as well. Let's see about getting some of that tucked into some different areas back in there and stuff, just to add some interest and soften everything.